I took a short break from toy collecting, and honestly, it ended up being really healthy for me. Lately, I've been feeling pretty disillusioned with a lot of what Hasbro, Lego, and even Bandai have been putting out. Between higher prices, scalping, and releases that just don't excite me, I realized I was spending more time feeling frustrated than actually enjoying the hobby. So instead of forcing it, I stepped away and went back to some other things I already loved, finishing Metroidvanias and getting back into yo-yoing. While I was taking that break, I realized I still wanted something that felt like a toy, just without the burnout, and that's where yo-yos ended up fitting perfectly. I really love yo-yoing, even though I'm not great at it yet. It's an easy way to spend 20 or 30 minutes learning a new trick and feeling real progress. Technically, yo-yos are still toys, they're just not really collectibles. Remember, this is still a toy channel. When people talk about toys, I think we zoom in so hard on collectibles that we forget how broad the idea of a toy actually is. I wanted to show something different, something that doesn't feel like chasing the next Marvel Legends wave or another SH Figuarts release. This video is for anyone who buys a lot of collectibles but wants to take a temporary break, try something new, and still stay in the toy space. One of the biggest reasons yo-yoing clicked for me is that it avoids a lot of the problems that made collecting feel exhausting in the first place. Yo-yos can't really be scalped. There are a few rare ones, like World Yo-Yo Championship exclusives or limited release finishes, but those are mostly novelty design. You can still buy the same model later on, it just won't have that exact collectible look. For the most part, the best yo-yos are always available somewhere, and that matters a lot to me. If you want a special finish, like a galaxy finish, it might be harder to find, but the base model will still be out there. You're never locked out of using your favorite yo-yo. There are plenty of legit online stores like YoYoExpert, yoyorewind, and even direct company stores from brands like MagicYoYo and YoYoFactory. If you feel like a certain yo-yo would genuinely help you improve, you can just buy it. No gatekeeping, no artificial scarcity. Another thing I didn't expect was how different yo-yoing feels compared to just buying things and watching content here on YouTube. Lately, everything felt passive, scrolling, watching videos, even opening toys. Yo-yoing forces me to slow down and actually focus. Every trick starts out feeling impossible, but with repetition, it becomes second nature. I used to think the trapeze was hard, and now I hit it without thinking. The feeling of progress is something I hadn't realized I was missing. Even the way you buy yo-yos feels more intentional. You're not chasing variants or completing teams. You're thinking about what you want a yo-yo to do. Once you start looking into them, you realize there's a lot of different styles meant for different kinds of play. Some yo-yos are better for string tricks, some excel at finger spins and tricks like the DNA, and others are designed to be thrown without the string attached at all. Each one has trade-offs, something it's good at and something it isn't, and there's no single best yo-yo. You'll probably end up with a small rotation for practicing different styles, and that feels way healthier than endlessly rebuying the same thing. So if this sounds interesting, and you're wondering how to actually get started, here's what I'd recommend. One of my biggest frustrations early on was availability. Most physical stores only carry cheap, fixed axle, plastic yo-yos with no bearing. I'm not hating on plastic. Most of my yo-yos are plastic, but that ball bearing is a complete game changer. It lets the yo-yo spin longer, which makes learning tricks much easier. For a complete beginner, something like the MagicYoYo K2 Crystal is perfect. It has a wide gap, and it's very forgiving. It has two fancy metal bearings, and it's usually only around $15. You'll want to start with the responsive bearing, which means the yo-yo comes back after you tug on it. There's also the YoYoFactory Arrow, which a lot of people recommend. It's great. I just personally prefer the Crystal. After getting comfortable with the basics, I started experimenting with unresponsive play, where the yo-yo doesn't come back unless you do a bind. The advantage is that you can do much faster and much more extreme tricks without the yo-yo snapping back early. Hey, it's Editor Me here. I'm still yo-yoing, I'm still learning to yo-yo. Currently, I'm trying to learn how to do Eli hops consistently. I've known how to do Eli hops for a while, but I haven't really gotten into the flow state of using them. I really want to learn how to chain multiple Eli hops together in a row. Oh, I forgot what this section was about. So I'm still buying yo-yos. I bought all the SpinTech yo-yos off Amazon when they were $15. They're okay, not great. Their main problem is that they're way too thin. The gap width is just so small. It's like, I think the yo-yos are about 40 millimeters, and I want something that's closer to 50. They might be 45, I'm sure I'll have it on the screen. I bought this Yo-Yo Friends Artifice and it's made out of 7078 aluminum, which is stronger than regular aluminum. I really love it. It's my favorite yo-yo, but it cost me $50, so I can't really recommend it to anyone. Still, I think it's so high quality, and it is my absolute favorite thing to mess around with. The other thing is the best magic yo-yo, if you want to get a professional magic yo-yo for cheap, is the Top Pioneer V12. Anyways, this is editor me out and back to the video. And honestly, that's why yo-yos have stuck with me. They brought back the part of toys that I missed. Learning something new, actually playing with it, and feeling progress instead of pressure. Even when I'm frustrated with action figure companies, it's nice knowing there's still a cheap, fun toy hobby that doesn't make me feel burned out. I recently restarted YouTubing, so if you enjoyed this or found it helpful, a like would mean a lot. Thanks for watching.